home.
Just left your friend.
Who's that?
Doug.
I was with him all day.
I know.
I did.
And I pulled up.
Oh, I guess we're on the air. I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was time.
There he is.
There he is.
All right. I'm glad the cameras ain't working.
Yeah. All right.
Huh? All right. Welcome, everyone. I call this meeting to order, the Parks and Recreation Advisory Committee meeting. Today is July the 20th, 2026. We have a quorum, and we're going to get busy. First thing is we need to approve the minutes from the last meeting.
Make a motion.
Second.
I have a motion by Mr. Chuck and a second by Miss Mary. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Okay, before we get started, we have a new board member that we just put on. His name is Mr. David Holden. And David, if you could just tell us a little bit about yourself. We won't put too much pressure on you.
Okay. I grew up in Laverne. Been here majority of my life. Over on Sanders in Laverne. I'm a local beekeeper. And I'm pleased to be serving.
All right. Well, David, we appreciate your volunteering, and we welcome you to the board. Them fine people over to your right are the members of the Parks and Rec Committee, and they're the ones that kind of guide us through this. Well, except for the one on the left here. He just kind of takes up space. The other three. Well, now, if you're a beekeeper, you understand. You got worker bees, and you got the queen bee that don't do nothing. All right, so we'll get started, and first thing we're going to do is talk about the foam party on August the 7th.
All right, so that is the first partial day of school, which is why we chose that day. It is on a Friday. It is from noon to 2 p.m. at Veterans Memorial Park. We will be giving away goggles and popsicles at that event. Kids are just supposed to come in summer clothes, suggest towels and sunscreen. And it's 2 hours of music and foam. They had a blast last year, so we brought them back this year.
I was out of town last year, but you all had a pretty good turnout, didn't you?
We did have a good turnout.
Yeah, I would say probably at least 80 to 100.
Mm-hmm.
How does that work? How do you spray that stuff?
They've got a cannon, and the foam team is actually coming to do it. It's contracted out, and they bring a large cannon and shoot the foam out of a cannon at the kids.
Keeps them cool off?
Mm-hmm, it does.
Man, we could use that every day right now.
What time does it start?
It's 12 noon.
12 noon.
Correct, in the front of the park.
Is there age limits?
No age limit, but it is parents have to be present. So, unfortunately, children who walk over from the condos or nearby won't be able to participate without a parent there with them.
Is that, does it say that on that thing that we put on Facebook? It does say that.
Mm-hmm. It does.
So, when you guys are sharing this on Facebook, up at the top, make notation, please, parents, please read. Parents must be present, because they'll just look at the date and what's going on, and they won't notice that its parents must be present.
And last year when we had the event, parents were present, so they did follow that last year. We didn't.
Did it turn a lot of kids back?
I'm sorry?
Didn't they turn a lot of kids back from participating?
We didn't have to. Every child had a parent, had an adult with them, so we didn't have to worry about that last year.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't want to turn kids away, but at the same time, there has to be responsibility, or the kids will be, it's catch-22. So, that's why rules are put in place. Any more questions? All right, we'll go down to Howl at the Moon, the 5K on August 21st. I've been seeing a lot of signs out about it.
Okay, right now we're still at the $30 registration. Online registrations are open, so it's $30 through August 7th. It's $35 from the 8th to the 20th and $40 on race day. Check-in starts at the back pavilion at 6:30. The race will begin at 8 p.m. Right now, if pre-registration, we'll get a T-shirt. In-person registrations are first come, first serve while supplies last. Medals will go to the top 3 finishers in each age group. We have 8 age divisions, and then a trophy for the top overall male and female.
I was going to ask something, and my brain went blank. You running in it this year, Chuck?
Probably. I've done it for the last 5 years.
Miss
What?
Mary Jane?
Won in third place one
Well,
year.
that was quick to answer that, wasn't she? Huh? David, welcome to the board. You going to come out and run in the 5K? You don't have to run, though, right?
You can walk.
You can walk.
Oh, I
Yeah.
can
You can walk.
You can walk. It starts at Veterans Memorial Park. It comes to City Hall Complex and then turns around and comes back to the park where it ends.
I offer to drive the beer wagon every year, but they turn me down. So I keep offering. Any questions about the 5K? All right, we'll move on to the big event for the Fall Festival on September 12th.
All right.
And before we talk about that, I just want to say that, wow, you guys, July 4th, that was crazy. You all did such a great job.
They did.
The amount of food, the people that was there, the band, everybody enjoyed it. It got a little warm, but after the sun went down, it cooled off, and y'all, the park and rec people, y'all did a great job. All the workers that were up there running around, toting and fetching people, cleaning up. I don't think that we had any incidents in the park as far as fireworks or anything this year. Did we?
No.
Okay.
We did post signs this year, but we also posted that last year, but people adhered to it this year, so we didn't have any issues. Didn't have any children, to my knowledge, that was lost this year, so pretty successful overall.
And I won't call them out like one of our aldermen did, but the next town over, we outdid them. Everything I saw on social media, we blew them out of the water with the fireworks and everything else. So it's good stuff, and I appreciate you, those of you that were there and came out. I'd like to see more of us at these events, even if you just come out for a little bit. All right, we'll talk about Fall Festival.
Okay, so this year it is September 12th. Parade will begin at City Hall at 10 a.m., go down Murfreesboro Road, ends at the park where the festival will be until 3 p.m. This year the Grand Marshal is Dagwood with the Buzz FM. He grew up in Laverne and graduated with the first graduating class at Laverne High School in 1989. So he is the Grand Marshal. We'll have the petting zoo, animal show, activities. We'll have a slime bus this year. Library is going to do the pumpkin decorating under their tent, and Skylife will land on the football field at noon that day.
We got lots of vendors so far.
Right now I've got 36 vendors and 12 parade registrations.
And this would be a good time to ask you board members a favor. I would like to put up a tent, and Kathy's going to make a big banner that says Old Laverne Useless Information. I need about 5 people, old timers that's been living around Laverne. I got one right now that will come out, sit under the tent. Parks and Rec will bring them water and just sit there, and people can come up and they can tell them stories about Laverne.
You gonna give everybody a rocking chair? Give everybody a rocking chair?
Yeah.
Chair.
Or they can talk about old-timey stuff. And one thing that I'm looking for, I would prefer older people that want to talk about the city and what used to be here and what's not here and how this started or whatever, but I'm hoping we can find somebody. The one person that I've got, I feel comfortable he won't, is not to be talking about politics, because at that particular time of year, we're going to have a big election coming up in November, and I would prefer that. Now, if they talk a little bit, I'm okay with that, but I don't want them to sit there and badmouth Laverne, talk about what Laverne should be doing, the ditches they need to be cleaning, or whatever. Just talk about the old time. Now, I know that Miss Mary Jane's got a lot of stories because she's been around here since Hitler was a corporal. But she likes to get out and roam at the fall festival. But just put that in the back of your head. Think about somebody. So anyway, I'll be quiet. Do y'all want to ask some questions about the fall festival this year?
Is there an entry fee for the parade?
No, not for the
Okay.
parade.
All right, and for the booths?
There is, depending on what type booth you pick, depending on the size.
Okay.
So, and everything's open online, so you'll be able to see it.
Yeah.
Now,
And
we're
we'll-
going to have like the the entertainment like we normally. Steve, I don't want that in my face. Have the entertainment like the platform like we normally have. Singers, the guest singers.
We haven't done the music in the last couple of years. It
Yeah,
didn't really
just-
get any foot traffic. We
Yeah.
have music with the radio station, Buzz FM. He's the DJ, so they're going to have music at their booth. The entertainment we have is the animal show. He does 2 shows. He brings the different exotic animals every
Yeah.
year. And then we usually have a different kind of activity show in between. So we'll need to lock one of those down.
And we'll have the parade.
The parade, yes. It starts at 10, so it's the same as the previous years. It'll start at City Hall and end at the park into the festival.
Okay.
I like it when he pulls that big snake out, everybody runs. Any more questions? All right, here's one I'm really interested in. Tell us about what's going on with the YMCA. I guess that would be Andrew.
It is. So, just for the new members, the YMCA over in Smyrna this previous fall started a soccer league. So they've just finished up their spring league, and they also did a summer practice league, kind of a skills league. They had about 50 kids show up for that, so they just finished that up, and they're about to enter into the fall league again. This year, the North Rutherford, we've been talking to them. They're wanting to, well, actually, they've hired a individual off of their Brentwood staff to be a sports coordinator directly for Smyrna. So anything related, usually they're having one coordinator work between 3 YMCAs. They're trying to focus and grow sports for the Smyrna, and they're using our facilities. So we're, in the next couple of weeks, meeting with that lady, and as far as right now, their plan is to do some sort of baseball, softball league in spring of next year. So we'll follow up with them on that, and next meeting we'll be able to give you a definitive answer on that, but that is what their goal is. And also they are talking about possibly exploring adding a flag football over here at the Smyrna facility, so they'd be using Veterans Park most likely also for that. So we would have basically YMCA soccer, baseball, softball, t-ball of some sort, and then also flag football. So branching out, kind of getting the facility back to full speed up there.
Well, I, for one, am super excited about that. I hope that they can come through. I hope they got some good people to do that and can get things. We got them nice parks, and I'd like to see all of that come through, but I guess we'll just have to sit back and...
Yeah, we I'm actually going to reach out to, they have a director over their sports coordinators. I'm going to reach out to them and get an appointment scheduled because they're supposed to do a site visit kind of showing the new individual what the facilities are and what capabilities we have. So once we get that all squared away, hopefully by next meeting, we should definitely meet with them by the next meeting and give you a full update on what programs they plan on offering. And like their soccer, I do want to let you know the soccer league, it starts in August 17th through October 31st. So usually they play pretty much every Saturday up there at Veterans Park. They practice during the week. And then, like I said, we'll definitely have a more up-to-date what programs are going to offer next meeting.
August 17th is the start date for the soccer?
Yes.
Okay.
August 17th through October 31st. That's their fall league.
So all of this is through the YMCA, correct?
Through the YMCA. So right now, all their scheduling is done online.
They don't have anything with basketball, the YMCA?
I believe they're looking at branching into basketball, but they don't have any facilities, and we don't have facilities necessarily indoors for basketball.
The county, and as a vice mayor of our city, I don't want to be too loud, but getting gyms is like pulling teeth. Luckily, Julia has been able to get Rock Springs Elementary because she's got her foot in the door, and that YMCA did have a league up at Laverne Lake, and I don't know what happened to it exactly. I don't remember.
I'm not sure. Now, even the baseball and softball league, they previously, years ago, they used to do baseball and softball. This is a whole new startup as far as their funding and their administrative board wanting to pursue this. So, like I said, the North Rutherford YMCA that's in Smyrna and Sam Ridley that uses our facilities, they're trying to focus and really grow the sports programs because I know down in Brentwood, Franklin area, pretty much the same thing. Their programs are pretty huge over there that way. So they're wanting to expand and try to grow it towards the Rutherford County area.
So if this comes down, what role will you guys play as far as fields and stuff?
We're pretty much we take care of the fields. We're the facilitators, so we're still preparing the fields, striping them, lining them, dragging them. Same thing as if previous leagues were in there. So same setup.
Okay, and will they have to pay a fee?
I think that's going to be necessarily up to BOMA. As of right now, the soccer league's not paying a fee. They're using our facilities through a park permit, and they're basically providing the service to the community, and we're providing the fields and the field prep for them.
So I think we can get by with the park permit since there's no money exchanging hands on premises. They don't pay us, we don't pay them, we just take care of their fields. They do all the sign-ups off-site, and no physical money is changing hands on property. So
will they be doing concessions?
They have shown no interest in concessions at this point. Now, that could change. So if that changes, that may be a roadblock we have to cross in. But as of now, they're just trying to get up and running.
Yeah, get it up and running. Yeah, I get it. Well, I mean, that's a hopeful. It's better than.
Yeah, we definitely want to use the facilities. They're there, so we want to make sure the kids of Laverne have somewhere to go and participate and have fun.
Is there a way that we can get them to look into having a basketball league?
I'm sure it's possible. It would just be like Steve said, we'd have to find gyms, and if the county.
I mean, we got 20 schools around.
So, I agree. Yeah, I agree.
20 gyms around here.
It's just if the county was, they have their legal steps that they have to go through, people using their gyms and facilities. So, I mean, that's something we could definitely ask and look into.
I think back in the day when me and Kevin first met, I had control of Roy Waldron, Laverne Primary, and Rock Springs Middle. I had all three of them. the county had faith in me keeping them clean, keeping them upkeep. There was a couple of incidents. We paid them immediately. I don't know how it got away from, but I do know from the stories that I've heard that, of course, I threatened the superintendent one time. I told him I'd have 500 parents on his doorstep if he didn't let me have it. Of course, I'm a little bit more forward than most people, but that might be something. We got 4 county commissioners here after this election. I may talk to them and see if they can help us get, because that's county stuff. So, but we'll see about that. All right. Any questions about the YMCA? So our next meeting will be September 21st. That will be after the Fall Festival. So hopefully we'll have some good things to talk about. I may or may not be here, so Mr. Oliver will be in charge. He will be large and in charge and running the meeting.
You'll be here.
Banging the gavel. I might be on vacation. Before we sign out, any comments from the board members?
Get out and vote.
Yes, get out and vote.
Get out and vote.
All right, with that being said, I will call this meeting adjourned.